Alright, so now because I'm making a maze, the next thing I need to do is actually make the maze. This is going to happen on the stage. It should not be a new sprite. It will actually be a stage. So I'm going to click on this small icon of the stage, and then I want to select the Backdrops tab from the center where my script blocks are. Again, I'm going to change my view so I have the most art space available for me to work on. I'm going to make sure that I'm zoomed all the way out so that I'm working on the full palette of the stage. If you're zoomed in really far and you start to draw, then what will happen is when it shows up or renders over here on your stage, it'll just be tiny and it won't cover the entire stage. And this is a backdrop, so we really need it to. I recommend doing your backdrop. You can do it any way you want, but I recommend this as an option. I choose the paint bucket to fill with color. I select one solid color. Don't choose any of these gradients because even though they look really cool, we're going to select color as an impact that will have an outcome on how the character moves inside the game. And a variant color like this, where it goes gradient from one side to the other, will be a combination of several colors, and it will make the code not work the way you hope it to. So now I just click in the box. It changes my color. I'm not crazy about that, so I'm going to try a different one. Okay, that works for me. And now I have to create the actual pathways. The pink will serve as the wall or the point that I can't pass through in my maze. I like to use the rectangle tool to do this, but you can use any of the other tools, paintbrush, line, even circles if you like. I'm going to use this though, and I want to select the fill in the full color. I want to choose white for my hallways, my corridors, and I'm going to start drawing. I just drag, click, and drag until I get the right length and width I want for my first passageway. Then I can adjust it if I'm not happy. And then I'm going to click anywhere else in the palette so that I can start a new rectangle. Now I want them to overlap. And you can see you're just making a nice maze. Don't make it too challenging because remember, you want people to come back and play, so they have to feel like they can actually win your first. Make sure when you're drawing your maze that you leave an ending point. And in this case, we're going to have a color trigger the move to the next portal, so you need to create some sort of an ending point that is also a different color. So I'm going to use my paintbrush. I'm going to do a blue, and this is going to be where my character needs to get to in order to win this level.